My name is Brenda Foz. I am an engineered systems consultant with Infiltrator Water. I cover the southern region. Today what we're going to be talking about is troubleshooting or investigating odor issues for single-family residential home ATU systems. So the first thing that I do whenever I get a call from a homeowner that says, hey, I'm getting some bad odors from my system. Usually I ask them when was the last time they had their system maintenance? When was the last time a maintenance provider went out there to look at it, to check solid levels, get it pumped out? So that's usually question number one. If it seems like the system has been properly maintained, the next question is getting an installer or a maintenance provider out to the site to make sure all of the equipment is working properly, things like your blower, your control panel. Make sure your system is properly installed. There's no leaking in any of the lines. So again, just assess the overall system for proper operation and maintenance. So after we have determined that everything is working well with the system, all of the components are working well, system is properly installed, there don't seem to be any physical issues with it, the next step that I usually roll to is kind of a question and answer session with the homeowner to try to figure out how many tenants are living in their home, if they entertain often, and what type of flow rate impact that might have on the system, as well as the organic loading impact. Do they have garbage disposals that they use excessively? Are there any tenants that are using any type of strong medications for cancer purposes, excessive cleaners? If they use any type of toxic cleaners, again, a lot of time homeowners are unaware that certain detergents, certain cleaners, certain soaps will have a negative impact on their individual septic systems. So go through that list, educate them a little bit about what they should and should not be using. And if all of that seems to check out pretty well, the last thing that I typically go to is testing. That's when you have to pull some water samples. Usually data can tell us a lot about how a system is performing. And if you're an installer, that's also the point where I would go ahead and contact the manufacturer, somebody like us, somebody like me over at Delta. We can advise you on what types of tests to run on those samples, where to pull those samples, and then if you would share that data with us, we can team up with you to help troubleshoot the system and solve the problem at the end of the day.